here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time as Nami support.
Come back when you've collected all the bits of yourself.
Okay, so on that note, Renekton, let's talk about the
There's always
actual
another
matchups. So we have Lucian jungle against Olaf. We have Fizz mid against Syndra. We have Renekton top against Dr. Mundo. And I'm Nami, partnered with Vayne against Thresh and Jinx. So my thoughts for this matchup are Thresh is going to be a little trickier for us. Normally in a situation like this I'd pick Janna, but I want to get a Nami game in so I can show off how she's changed in Season 4. All the ones I had before this had someone disconnect or something along those lines, and I'm not sure if I'm going to upload those, so I'm trying to see if I can get a better one. If I don't, I may end up uploading a good one here, and that previous one, we'll see. But some of the changes that make Nami different in Season 4 is that her passive now scales off AP. And that's the reason I chose her for this matchup. I can drop a spell, either heal or blessing on Vayne, and she gets free 40 movement points for 1.5 seconds. So that can help her a lot. Help her dodge a Thresh hook that's incoming. The other change that was made to her is, if you notice, with Ebb and Flow, its power goes down the more it bounces, but that reduction scales off AP. So if you get enough AP, it'll actually increase in power. And the final one is Tidecaller's Blessing. The slow scales off of AP now, so the more AP you have, the slower the enemy is, and the better you can stick to him. Got his red, and we're off to the bot lane to try to defuse Jinx. There she is, so I'm not afraid to enter the brush here. And there's Thresh. No sustain whatsoever, other than his coin. I just missed Thresh. And there's her trinket. We're on the 3-minute mark, so come 4 minutes, it'll be gone. Points in the heal so we can sustain better, and now there's an opportunity to win this lane. So hopefully the Vayne can clear this without losing too much.
My quest beckons.
Okay, we got first blood off Syndra, which is pretty nice. Fizz almost went down himself, but he lives, and just works out to our advantage.
Swim against the current.
Okay, the ward here is gone, unless Thresh, he did place a ward somewhere. Beat them a lot harder than that, but I guess Vayne is feeling somewhat useful at the moment.
I'll find my path.
Going to pop a potion. Okay, her trinket's down at the 5-minute mark, and I'll be clearing up the 6.
fear the same.
And I took a turret
An
shot, but
enemy has
don't
been
care.
slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, this is really a bloodbath. Ludo died top. Another death for Syndra.
Swim
And
against the
Olaf
current.
is mid. Nice pull, too bad you can't take advantage.
My quest beckons.
And no CS for that. The ward here cleared up, it's the 6-minute mark.
The ocean will sweep them away.
Okay, 6:30 on that ward.
Quit flopping around. There's always another way. My people are counting on me.
And Vayne probably could have killed him there. So, Olaf's gank probably did not go as he had hoped, to say the least.
Ride upon the waves.
In terms of CS, 44 to 46, that's pretty much even for all intents and purposes.
People in their air.
Did Lee steal blue? No, but he probably warded it at the very least.
I will see my home again.
And Jinx did not go back.
This is Minno's play.
An enemy has been slain.
Looks like she's as greedy as Vayne is, sticking around this long.
We are all tied together.
An enemy has been slain.
And the ultimate result agreed.
Sure as the tides.
I'm heading back as well. I can pick up Ruby Crystal at the very least. I'm not gonna have enough for boots. But, yes, I do have enough.
My people are counting
I'm not gonna
on
stick
me.
around for the actual Sightstone just yet. I'll get that the next back. But with boots, I should be able to dodge much better than normal. Vayne up 9 CS, plus she has the kill, so... BF Sword versus Bilgewater. We'll have to see which one comes out ahead.
I'll find my path.
An enemy has been slain.
Another kill on Syndra.
There's always another way. My quest beckons.
An enemy has been slain.
I got the assist, so that's something. Jinx got the double kill, Vayne got 1 kill, no assist. Okay, grabbing this. Don't need this. Grabbing this.
Quit flopping around.
And Lee just took dragon.
Ew.
Even if Vayne is lagging, she still has 6 CS ahead of Jinx, so maybe we can make something out of that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Feet are strange. I will see my own death. Ride upon the
Okay, I was
wave.
planning to ricochet that off, cool off to Vayne,
Ally has been slain.
and Renekton went down.
I still hear the song of the sea.
I don't have my scanner just yet to take that down, unfortunately.
People in their air.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll find my path.
Killing spree.
Okay, I'd heal Vayne, but I need to conserve my mana as much as possible. I am going to drop a ward there so we can see any incoming hooks.
My people are coming.
Okay, I didn't plan on stealing that, but...
Sure as the tide.
Okay, he's going that way. I was moving over there so he could jump to me if he needed to. And they're in too good of... I wasn't really expecting the push to go down quite like that. It's our buddy Olaf. And he ulted, so
Enemy has been
I
slain.
don't know why we kind of stuck as hard as we did, but it came through. Found Syndra, but that's the end of Lee.
Quit flopping around.
My scanner is up at the moment, but I'm not going to waste it on anything. I don't know where any wards are at this point. I'm not
We
sure
are
what
all
the timer was
tied
on
to
that
the
one.
ocean. People in their
Well,
air.
that's something, I guess. Okay, that's 1450-ish, and he's level 7, so it's a 1-minute ward.
There's always another wave.
Rampage.
Mundo down. Fizz is actually a pretty good pick there, since he does inflict Grievous Wound with a trident, if I remember. I normally don't play the fish, so my memory could be mistaken.
We are all tied to the ocean.
that party, but okay, I made it with 1 second to spare. I was late to the party, but I still managed to get in there, make a contribution, and get out.
Sure as the tide.
Okay, maybe he meant to safeguard me instead of the resonating wave.
These are strange.
And since I'm going back now, I wanted to get that last ward out, just so maybe we can learn a little bit more. It's very possible these guys are going to surrender at 20, being 13 and 5, but this is probably the closest I'm going to get to a good Nami game.
Unstoppable.
So I'm grabbing the needlessly large rod just so I can exhibit the AP changes she'll give. So 48 movement speed, so 10% scaling. There's a 6% damage reduction off of this with just the needlessly large rod, and a 4% bonus slow on my E.
Whale breath.
I don't know what Vayne is saying. Flash wasn't really necessary, but okay. Okay, the 2 daggers are for the Phantom Dancer. So I was wondering, is she building a steer, or...?
Quit flopping around.
And I really don't mind taking these. Whoever takes those, the one getting the heal.
There's always
me.
another way.
No sign of Syndra, but she just died
My
apparently.
quest back.
Time to head back to Bond.
Ride upon the wave. We are all
Okay, we
tied
both
to
saw
the
it and
ocean.
pinged.
People and their air.
So this ward's gonna be dying soon, unfortunately.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And we're next to lost his turret. He's 111, Mundo is
Swim
02.
against the current.
Mundo is not farming. Yeah, you guys aren't going anywhere. Vayne, what were you doing?
I still hear the song of the sea.
It was Syndra who got that, I believe. Speaking of cleanse, time for my Merc
Your
Treads.
turret has been destroyed.
Grabbing this because Syndra has a stun, Thresh has his slow, and his... I think his hook is a stun. Jinx has her snare, Mundo has slows, Olaf's has slows. These Merc Treads are very likely to save my life at least
Quit
once over
flopping
the course
around.
of this game.
Killing spree.
I will see my home again.
Okay, he's got the Zeal now.
Ride upon the waves.
And I think it's about time for me to start roaming and being more aggressive with my wards.
quest
So I'm going to
beckons.
drop one right here so we can get an idea of some of the traffic going back and forth over there. And we have a skirmish brewing up here.
Ew, whale breath.
And they escaped through the Baron Pit.
There's always another wave.
Okay, I saw the war drop there. That's 21-ish.
Sure as the tides.
And I got his ult out of him. I ate the Jinx rocket, but that doesn't
An enemy has been slain.
Ew, whale breath.
And they get movement speed from my test. She's not going to... Okay, that condemn saved her life. Could have saved her life.
There's always another wave.
Oh no, Renekton.
Ally has been slain.
I can't do any more.
I'll run.
And there we go. They're going to surrender after that one. And I'm getting out of here because Jinx will be gunning for me just so she can at least take someone down. Grabbing this to make our engages more clean from here on out.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And I should also point out I'm going for the Zonias
An enemy has been
because
slain.
it might allow me to dodge the Cinder ult if it comes my way. She probably won't be aiming for me in the first place, but maybe.
My quest beckons.
That's my thought process. In terms of wards, I need to drop
Shut
some more.
down.
Sure as
We-
the tides. I like to see you flame them.
Okay, they could be at Dragon, so I have to be a bit careful
We
moving
are all
around
tied
here.
to the ocean.
No, they are not, but
Shut
there's the
down.
surrender. So, this is a Nami game where we at least had 5 people in it, so I'm probably going to upload this one. I got to show off how Nami works, I got to show off the benefit of the bonus AP. You saw my heals were pretty nice, they didn't reduce in power as much, my slows made more of a difference. They didn't allow Mundo to escape, and then just Fizz pretty much shredded the healing from the ult. So, there's a Nami game I'm satisfied with, and I'll put more observations in the comments if need be. I'm the hero of light. Goodbye.